All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Kylie, and this is our summary of learning project.
All right. So I'm going to share my screen. I feel like a teacher right now. This is great. Okay. So here's the plan. We are going to talk about blogs. So creating blogs, creating categories, and why you need to do so, and what makes a successful blog.
We're also going to be talking about Twitter, and on Twitter, we're going to talk about the hashtags and the Twitter chats that you can get involved in. We're going to talk about applications like Grammarly, Kahoot, Zoom, AdBlocker, and Select and Speak. We're going to touch base on digital identity, and we're going to get into cyber sleuthing, and then we're going to talk about coding for a bit and play a game. So, when creating a blog post, you want to make sure that it represents you well. So we're going to take a look at Giselle's blog. Right away you can see she has an About You page, which is good for a blog because people that are viewing her blog will be able to get to know her on a more personal level. And on the side here, you can see that she shares her Twitter. Oops. Shares her Twitter, which is good for other people because they can follow her on multiple sites. So yeah, good job, Giselle.
I quite enjoyed her post as well.
Me too. Yeah, she did good dancing.
She did, yes. Okay, so back to me. So at the beginning of the semester, we were asked to create a blog to both show our learning as well as just kind of post throughout the semester. We were given different topics to talk about. So I actually had a blog previously, so I just started a different category for it. So you can see here that I have my Cree 100, my ECS 210, ESI 302, and EDTC 300. And then you can also see that I went in a little bit further and I made a separate page for my learning projects for the class. So it's just a really nice way to keep things organized, easy for your readers and followers to find stuff, and it just looks more professional that way. So yeah.
Okay, now Morgan and I will share some of our favorite posts that we posted, and it's just going to show you guys how to create a successful blog. So the blog that I think is my favorite is the Flappy Bird game. I think this okay. Just regroup here. We had some okay. Blah, 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 blah. This, I think, is a successful blog post because I have a video here that helps explain how to code your own Flappy game. So it's just people that really don't know what to do. So this is just kind of give you a little intro. You can see here that I shared some links to what I used, and I also put up a hyperlink for the game Flappy Bird. So this is for any people that don't know the Flappy Bird game. So if you click on it, it's just going to take you to Wikipedia and explain what the Flappy Bird game is. And I also add some pictures. And pictures are good for blogs because not everyone likes to read. So pictures are just a good eye catcher. It's good for just taking a break from reading, things like that. And one of the main reasons why I picked this blog is because I shared my game for other people to play. And yes, and who doesn't like to play any games? So there we go.
All right. So my favorite post was probably the one about TweetDeck. TweetDeck is pretty cool. We're going to talk about that a little later on. But the reason why I like this one is because there's hyperlinks. This one here will take you to Twitter, obviously. This one here to TweetDeck. It has pictures. It has a hashtag or 2 or 3. It'll take you to Nathan Stevens' page on Twitter. as well as just a few other links and stuff. There's lots of pictures, so it gives the reader a break from reading, and I think it just keeps them engaged overall. So, yeah.
Cool. Good job.
Thank you. I don't know where we are right now, though. There we go.
Okay, so now we're going to move into Twitter, and I'm going to talk about the hashtag side of things. So hashtags are good for people that it's just an easier way to search things, and if you use a hashtag in your tweet, people that are outside of your following can see your Twitter if they're searching that hashtag. So for instance, I'm going to search up hashtag EDTC300.
You need to share your screen, please.
Alrighty, okay. Keep everything in mind that I just said.
Beautiful.
Okay, there we go. So as you see here, I searched up hashtag EDTC300. And so I'm going to see anyone who tweeted about this class. So if you go through, you can see that Morgan here is just showing what she's going to do when she has kids. Keep scrolling. You could see that Brooklyn here knitted some toque and some mitts for Morgan's baby. So
JK.
that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I love how it just keeps on going back to this nice slideshow that we got going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So TweetDeck is another little branch off of Twitter. So when you are having a conversation on Twitter, there's going to be a little bit of a delay before you get to see people's comments and stuff. You're going to have to keep refreshing, and that's kind of just a pain. So TweetDeck is more of an instant type of communication, so you don't have to wait. Everything just loads right away. We actually did a chat as a class, so you can see that here just my little answers and stuff. It does look a little bit funky on Twitter if your followers don't know what you're doing, but they'll catch on soon enough. They can also see just your hashtags, so they can follow along that way as well and just get a feel for what you're doing.
Perfect. So now we're going to talk about applications, and Morgan's going to give us a little insight on Grammarly.
Yes, I am. All right. So I am probably the worst speller on planet Earth. So Grammarly has helped me out a ton. So here I have a letter written to my mom. And so, okay, my spelling's not quite this bad, but it's a really good example. So, dear mom, that is the wrong dear. So Grammarly will help me fix that. How are you doing? It didn't quite catch that, but that's okay. We'll just fix that ourselves. That needs to be capitalized.
Oh, hey, it
Right.
says, I hope you're doing well.
Oh, well.
That's fine.
That's not important. So here it'll fix the right two. Here it knows there's a spelling mistake. Another spelling mistake, and it needs punctuation. The wrong one. Race is spelt wrong. Tuesday needs a capital. Prize is spelt wrong. Toothbrush is definitely spelt wrong. So yeah, it's just really nice that it helps you out with your spelling. And basically helps you create the best work that you possibly can.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Kahoot. So Kahoot is an app based on a variety of questions or surveys on different topics, and teachers, parents, students can make one up. So today Morgan has made us a Kahoot survey just so we can show you what it is about. Kahoot can get a little difficult. So if you are the one making the survey, you go on kahoot.com. But if you are entering a survey or like a questionnaire, you have to go on kahoot.it. And there's also two separate screens. So the questions will pop up on the teacher's screen, and then the answers will show up on the student's screen. So you have to look back and forth all the time. And yeah, so we'll get it started.
All right. So, Kahoot, we're gonna play. So, we're gonna play the classic mode. And we got our phones out ready to join. Yes.
And you can see there's a game pin. So when you go on kahoot.it, I can't see myself, but I think, can you see me?
No, I can't see you. Oh, yeah, you're,
okay,
you're going.
I'm good? Okay. So you have to type in the game pin on here. So I'm on kahoot.it. So you type it in. 3838558. And then you can type in your name. And all the names will be listed. There's only 2 of us, so Kahoot is fine when you have more people, but
that's okay. We're gonna get started.
Yeah.
Which animal is better?
So
Dog,
here
obviously.
you can see that the question's up here and like the answers, but all we get is this on our screen. So that's why it will get a little difficult sometimes. Cat.
Dog. All right, so there's only the 2 of us, but you know, whatever. Which car is better?
Trucks.
Trucks. Duh.
Duh.
Which ice cream is better? All of the ice
Chocolate.
cream. Which is better? I don't know. What's the question?
Oh.
Pens, pencils, highlighters, or Sharpies? Probably Sharpies.
Pens.
No.
No. Wrong.
Always wrong. Which chips are the best?
Salt and vinegar.
All dressed.
Wrong.
No. All right. So that is our little Kahoot.
Okay. Perfect.
What is up next on the agenda? Zoom. So we are actually on Zoom right now. We thought that would be a super creative way to do our final project. Zoom is just really nice because it allows you to connect with others from anywhere around the world. So teachers can bring their classes together if it's an online class. You can basically meet face to face. They can share their screens, which is what we've been doing throughout the night. And yeah, it's just super handy.
We also talked about ad blocker during the class a bit. So this is basically just an application that will block all ads. So for instance, if you're on YouTube, there's always ads before the video or sometimes during the video, which gets really annoying. So this app will actually just take away all those ads, which is super helpful. Like, who thought there would ever be a day?
So the next one that we thought was super cool is Select and Speak. So you can go to pretty much any website as long as it's actual text and not a PDF file. You can select all of the words on there and it will read it to you as opposed to having to read it yourself, which is nice if you want to multitask or something. So yeah, that's pretty cool too.
Okay, so next we're going to be talking about digital identity for a bit. Okay. Am I sharing the screen?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Digital identity. Digital identity is who you are as a person online. It is important to teach our future students that once something is sent out on the internet is going to be there forever. Even if they delete it and they think it's gone, chances are it's still out there somewhere. So it's good to be aware of that. And students should know that it's important to have a good reputation online, as well as how our students will treat others online. Because like cyberbullying is super easy to do nowadays because the bully is hiding behind a screen. So yeah, they're hiding. And the bully has no idea how hurtful it is for the person on the other side of the screen. Because like I said, like they can't see anyone. They can't see how much the victim is hurting. For instance, Amanda Todd, she shared a personal picture with a guy. And the guy started blackmailing her, shared the picture, and people started harassing her constantly. And like this resulted in Amanda taking her own life. So it's very, very important to just make sure you're treating others well and to make sure that your reputation online is an A+, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about cyber sleuthing, aka cyber stalking or just stalking. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this one because we're going to stalk our prof, Katja Hildebrandt. So right away we type in her name, and so you can see her ePortfolio, her on Twitter. Rate my prof. Ooh, that could be fun. Just kidding, just kidding. You can see her on Google Images. So if we want to take a closer look, here's her Google Images, her ePortfolio. What else we got? We got her About Me and Facebook. So yeah, like you can go in and you can check out whatever you want, as long as it's public, which is always kind of fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, now we're gonna get into coding for a bit. So everything we do on a computer is just like an event, and behind these events are codes. And without these codes, we wouldn't be able to do the things we do, like play this game on Google. So we are gonna play this game where the bunny has to grab the carrots. So to grab this carrot, we're going to we're going to click play. Okay. And so the carrot's ahead of him, so we're going to use the code that will make the bunny hop forward. 1. Okay, play. There we go. So here there's 2 carrots, so we're going to make them bounce twice.
Go, bunny, go!
It's an intense game.
It really is.
Okay, so here the carrot is beside him. So we gotta make this bunny rotate and then hop forward 1. Beautiful. All right, show you one more time. Go forward 2. Rotate. Go forward 2 more times. Ta-da! Mission accomplished. There we go.
So yeah, that is basically a summary of what we have learned this semester. It has been a blast. I feel like I have learned a lot.
Yeah, me too. I've learned a lot of great people, and I wish everyone in EDTC 300 good luck in the future. Thanks for listening to us.
Bye, guys.